What's going on, guys? Stefan here at S&E's Garage. And as many of you may know, in some of my other videos, I featured a couple of Hyundai vehicles. And at that point, I basically revealed that I was a Hyundai dealership mechanic. I was a Platinum Master Certified Hyundai mechanic, which basically means I had all the certifications that they offered, and I also competed in what's called the Platinum Challenge, which, in long story short, they give the technician me a series of vehicles with different electronical bugs and or faults, whether they be CAN bus communication, what have you, and you have to figure out what's wrong with the car, and you don't fix it, but you let the instructors know, hey, this is what I found, this is what I think will fix the car. And it's a pass-fail class. They don't just pass everybody. So I passed that, and I had every Hyundai certification under the book. Now with that, I am also an ASE certified technician, master technician. I have ASE A1 through A8, and I am also an L1 certified, which is an advanced level certified technician. And I just recently, about 3 weeks ago, made the decision to leave Hyundai as a brand and leave the dealership in general. I do not work for a dealership anymore. I do not work for a manufacturer anymore, and I am no longer a flat rate technician. And for those of you that don't know, what flat rate is you basically get paid for what you do. You're not getting paid to be there for 8 hours. You're getting paid by the job. So if a job pays 2 hours, you get it done in 1 hour, you get paid 2 hours. But at the same token, if a job pays 2 hours and it takes you 4 hours to do it, you only get the 2 hours. So you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. And working for a dealer and a manufacturer like Hyundai, with a 5-year, 60,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, it's just hard to be a flat rate technician because manufacturers pay less money per job. They pay less hours to do the same job that you can charge a customer. Usually you would charge a customer, you would almost double. Like say a repair takes 4 hours, that's what the manufacturer would pay. You would divide that in half, so it'd be 4 plus 2, so you would charge the customer 6 hours for that. So you make 50% more for a job, and this is rule of thumb, than off of a customer than a manufacturer would pay. Now manufacturers, Hyundai, Honda, whoever, Toyota, can also do labor time studies and cut labor times on certain repairs whenever they want if they feel that they are overpaying for it. Now what Hyundai recently did to their technicians, with the Hyundai Sonata, the 2011-2014, the Santa Fe around the same years, I want to say they're 2012 to 2015 or 16, whatever it is, there is a recall for rod bearing failure on their engines, and when the engines fail, Hyundai used to pay upwards of 9 hours for us to replace those engines, which was fair because it's a lot of work. You have to drop the engine out of the bottom of the car, this, that, and the other thing. And we used to break even. We used to make a little bit of time, but you weren't losing your shirt. You were still going home making 55, 60 hours a week, and everything was good. Up until recently. Recently Hyundai cut our labor times substantially on those recall engines. Some pay as low as, I think, 6.2, 6.3 hours. And at my dealership, personally, we had 20 some odd cars down waiting for engines. So that's 3 hours less for every single one of those engines, and it just wasn't worth the headache anymore. It used to be worth it. You used to be able to make some time, make some money on them, but they took all the meat off the bones, and it wasn't worth it to me to be a dealership mechanic anymore. And unfortunately, This is the way the business is going. Many manufacturers have been cutting labor times, literally taking money out of technicians' pockets. We're expected to do all kinds of crazy diagnostics, taking cars completely apart, back probing wires, doing all kinds of diagnosis, and half the time the manufacturer fights us to get paid for it. So it's a sinking ship. In my opinion, the dealership technician position is a sinking ship. Personally, I don't think flat rate is going to last much longer just because of the way manufacturers are doing things. Flat rate is antiquated. As cars become more and more complicated to work on and diagnose and repair, and manufacturers are paying less and less to do it, they're going to be losing good guys that know what they're doing because they can take their skills elsewhere. For me, for example, I left a dealership. I now work for the state. I make more money working for the state, and I'm less stressed out because I'm not dealing with a bunch of nonsense, jumping through hoops to get engines approved, not getting paid for that, and then getting paid less to do the engines. Now, luckily for me, I had a 40-hour guarantee, so I was guaranteed my 40 hours. As long as I was there in the building, that's what I was guaranteed. There are many dealerships that don't offer that kind of guarantee. So these guys that are working there are literally taking it right to the chin when manufacturers do that. And that's why if you drive past, drive down the highway, drive past dealers, 9 out of 10 of them are going to have a hiring sign that they're looking for help. I know half the dealerships down here on Route 72, inquire within, automotive technicians needed. They're all hiring, and they can't find people to fill those shoes because it's not worth it to guys like me anymore to do that, to bust our butts and not get compensated fairly for it. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of make this video, let you guys know, hey, listen, I don't work for Hyundai anymore. I don't work for a manufacturer anymore. But I still know the product inside and out. I'll probably still feature them in my videos should one come across my desk that someone needs some work done on. But flat rate dealer technicians in general, we're a dying breed. And it's going to be harder and harder for these dealerships to find good guys that know what they're doing because it's not worth it anymore. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.